This was the first scramble of the 184 average, and on the scramble I believe I only checked one solution, and that was on blue, where we have this 2-move layer that could be solved like this. And after we've done that, you will get this pretty mid NS actually. It goes like this, and that NS is quite a long and rough alg to execute, so it was despite the bad NS I got, it was a 2-move layer. What am I doing? It was a 2-move layer in the beginning, so that made the scramble very let's say sub-2able and still pretty good. So yeah, that's the only solution I checked, and I executed it actually pretty well, and I managed to get a 170, the best solved average. This was the second scramble of my 184 average of 5. The first solution I checked on the scramble, which eventually was the solution that I ended up doing, was on yellow, where we have this 5-move layer. We just solve this corner in 1 move, then twist this one, and after we twisted that one, we are going to get this really good NS, which is an 8-mover. Goes like this. Very nice alg. I also checked doing the blue layer in 5 moves like this, but after we've done those 5 moves, we have to do a C rotation into this quite long but spammy NS. So I checked that solution but didn't go for it because it wasn't good enough. A solution I didn't check but could have been quite good is doing 2 moves to this pseudo right here, and this pseudo is quite bad. It is actually this case from this angle, so we would have to do a rotation to this NS. So we would have to rotate over here to this, and instead of doing a little R prime, we could do an R to cancel a move. But anyways, my full solution on the scramble was on yellow, where I did 1 move, twist this corner, then did this 8-move NS, and I managed to turn really well and get a 195, which I was really happy about. Oof. This was the third scramble of my 184 average of 5, and this scramble I should have actually gotten the best time on, because this scramble is really good. So the first thing I checked, which eventually was the solution I ended up going with, is on white, where you can solve this layer like this in 5 moves, and after that we get this really good peanut X-perm case from the exact same grip after we've done the layer. So this solution is actually completely gripless, which is really nice and spammy. And that was the only solution I checked, even though I could have checked let me scroll again. I could have actually have checked doing this layer instead, but after we've done that layer, we get this NS, which is quite bad. Even though you can half cancel into it from here, it's still not as worth as going with the solution I went with on white like this. But yeah, I think that was the best scramble of the average, but it couldn't quite have been better than the first time that I got, but I'm still really happy. Oh, så två snitt. Yes. This was the first scramble of my 184 average, and this was actually the only one that I didn't get a sub 2 on, and it was very close to be a sub 2, but it could have also easily have been a sub 2 if I just did a solution a little bit differently, and I will tell you why in a sec. But anyways, the solution I did and when looked on this solve was on white, where we have this pretty long layer. It's 6 moves, but after that we get this really good NS, which is only 7 moves. So that turns out to be an 11 move solution, which is no, a 12 move solution. No, sorry, 13 move solution, which is not bad, but it could have been a little bit shorter if I just cancel into the alg, which I didn't do. So what I did is basically I did the first 5 moves of the layer, but then from this angle you can actually cancel 1 move, and that's by just doing a sledge from this angle and then inserting this corner. And that solution is that solution is just very subtuable to do that. But I did not do that. I just did this instead, which was also okay, and I managed to get a 207 with it. And yeah, I'm still quite happy of my time that I got on the scramble, but I'm just a little bit disappointed that I choked an opportunity of a pure sub to average, but it's okay. Yes! This was the 5th and last scramble of the 184 average 5, and on this scramble I checked a lot of layers. So the first solution that I looked is on white, where we have this formula layer that could be solved like this, and after that we get this quite okay NS. It goes like this: 1, 2, sledge, 1, 2, inserts. And that solution is okay. I think it's probably sub 2.4able, or maybe a little bit more, but I did not go for that solution. I checked further, and the solution I ended up going for was on red, where we had this frame layer that we could solve like this, and after that we get this really good NS, and I believe it's only like 8 or 7 moves. It goes like this. So that was the solution I did, and I managed to turn very well and get a 186, which I was really happy about. And that concludes my 184 average that I got, and this average was actually a part of my PB average of 12, which I might release after this video or in some time if I don't get a sub to average soon. But yeah, overall I'm quite happy with average, and I think my solutions were really good, and yeah, that was everything. See you next Friday.